Creamy Wash is antibacterial cleanser with vitamin C, E, and
Gentlemen, boys and girls, we are moving.
and removes excess sebum for a nourished, pimple-free skin.
Roto.
We are going to have the official opening ceremony of our 64th edition of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival here in Nyeri County. Kindly, with humbleness, allow me and Cliff to hand over this microphone to our National Executive Secretary, who is also the Chief Executive Officer of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival, Madam Janet Lagat. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Thank you very much.
Sir. Bila shaka wakati ambapo wanaondoka kwenye jukwaa wanafunzi shule ya upili ya St. Bridget Accolade wanapotoka kutoka maeneo ya mkoa wa Magharibi. Hivi sasa tunajiandaa wakati wa sherehe ya ufunguzi utakapokwisha, tutakuwa na kwenda eneo la Pwani, tutakuletea live broadcast.
Asante sana Cliff. Now the moment has come, but meanwhile we'll have our DJ to play some music even as we wait for that particular very important session in our drama festival. DJ.
Tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda, Kenya nchi tunayoipenda, tajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka, Kenya nchi yenye baraka.
Thank you. Our Director General, Dr. Elias Abdi, our Chairman, Kenya National Drama and Film Festival, Professor CJ Odhiambo, the CEO, KICD, Professor Charles Songondo, our Quality Assurance Director, Madam Evelyn Owoko, the Regional Director of Education, Madam Sabina Aroni, our Host Principal, Madam Irene Mwangi, the representative of the County Commissioner, other host principal, the representative of the host principal, Nyeri National Polytechnic, the representative of the VC, Dekut University, our HR Director, Mr. Kimutai, our honorable adjudicators, our wonderful trainers, thespians, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our heads of institution. I want to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you to the 64th Kenya National Drama and Film Festival. For 64 years, this festival has been going on, and it is still going on, and we love this festival. This year, our theme is Bold Storytellers, Digital Stages, Driving Kenya's Economy Through Theater and Film. We want these young ones to learn that and build this country through theater and film. Sir, this festival started from the sub-counties, counties, regional, and now we are here. We've not had any issues. Our students have participated so well. Our teachers, they've done their work well. The host principals, I mean, the head of institution of each and every school, from sub-county, county up to this level, they have done their best. They have supported these learners, and sir, this shows that we as a country, we love this festival so much, and we want to take it further. I want to thank the host principal of this school, Madam Irene. Thank you for providing us this platform to showcase our talents. Thank you, the principal, Nyeri National Polytechnic, and the Vice Chancellor, Professor Mshiri of the Kut University. I want to congratulate also our trainers. I know it has not been a walk in the park to train these learners up to this level. Congratulations to those who have achieved, those who have participated, and they are stepping on.
It always shows up at the worst time, the dreaded pimple. But with Mentholatum Acne's treatment series, you don't have to panic. Start with Acne's Creamy Wash. Lather the cleanser, massage gently on the face, then rinse. Acne's Creamy Wash is antibacterial and removes excess oil. Apply Acne's Blemish Control Toner and leave it to dry. Balances skin pH, tightens pores, and firms skin. Dab Acne's Sealing Gel directly on pimples. Fights pimple-causing bacteria to visibly clear pimples in 7 days. Clear pimples today before they leave dark marks.
Help us to coordinate and make sure that everything is flowing well. So we are like this today, courtesy of our partners. And I want to recognize our partners, starting with the Equity Bank. Thank you for supporting us. KCB, thank you for supporting us. KRA, Communication Authority, HELP, ESCC, Indomie, Coca-Cola, and Farmers' Choice. And without much ado, sir, let me welcome our chairman to carry on with the remaining part of the program. Welcome our chairman, Professor C.J. Odhiambo, a very humble man who has guided us well. Thank you.
Our chief guest today, Director General, Dr. Elias Abdi. I want to ride on the protocol that has already been established by my executive secretary. I'm going to take this opportunity to run the program up to the end. And with that, I want to invite our host principal, Madam Irene, to come and officially welcome us to Kagumo and also Nyeri. Welcome, Madam. Can we give a clap so she come over?
Thank you, Chairman. Our chief guest for the day, allow me to ride also on the protocol established and take this opportunity to welcome all of us to Kagumo Teachers Training College. I want to say we are glad to have you, and the institution will host you and all the activities, and we pray that the festival will be a success. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Madam Principal. Now I want to take this opportunity for us to sample just two of our partners. Because of time, we would have been very happy to have all our partners say something, but I'm just going to sample two. And the sampling is arbitrary. It's just a question of who I'm seeing directly as I stand here. And I will invite Professor Ochieng Ongondo to come and speak. And thereafter, I will invite Peter Ndoro to also come and speak. Professor Ochieng Ongondo, mpatieni makofi tafadhali.
Thank you very much, my chairman, our Director General. I will also ride on the well-listed protocol by Dr. Langat and say that we are happy to be here. I have three things only to say, and I'll say them very quickly. One, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, which I, among other colleagues, represent here, is extremely proud to partner with the Kenya National Film and Drama Festival because we recognize the powerful role of this platform in exercising, particularly the non-formal curriculum, but also in complementing what we do in the formal curriculum. That is one. And because of that, you see the now part of this festival, OB-Van. We shall be laying live all the performances here so that our parents can share in what the children are doing. And we shall also be recording and preserving all those items that will be performed here, like we have done before, for future reference. Secondly, DG, this is the first year we have grade 10 learners participating in this festival. And I have followed their participation from the earlier levels. We are very happy that they are now part and parcel of this stage, and some of them are doing well, either in solos or in group items. Grade 10 learners, as we know, are specializing in various pathways. So we know some are participating in theater and film, not just as a co-curricular activity, but as a learning area in which they will be assessed, and in which what they do here will form part of their portfolio. We keep pleading with all our stakeholders to welcome them, nurture them, and let them be part of the fold. Finally, DG, just a clarification, something that I have been asked from the grassroots, that for senior school CBC learners, you are allowed, and indeed it is their right, to participate in co-curricular activities regardless of their pathways. So do not tell learners who are doing STEM that they are not eligible to participate in the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival or even the Music Festival. Drama and film, unlike the others, remain co-curricular activities. Please let all our learners participate regardless of their pathways. Otherwise, enjoy the festival. We are happy to partner with you. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Thank you very much, Professor Charles Ongondo, for being our very, very good partner. I now want to invite Mr. Peter Ndoro from Equity Bank, whom I've worked with for a long time, even before he went to Equity. Welcome.
Thank you very much, my very good friend, the chairman. Our chief guest, the Director General, Ministry of Education, Dr. Elias Abdi, the Ministry of Education's officials present, the Kenya National Drama Executive Committee, ably led by the chair and the executive secretary, Madam Janet, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to convey the warm greetings from Dr. James Mwangi, our Managing Director and CEO of Equity Group Holdings, and Dr. Moses Nyabanda, Managing Director, Equity Bank Kenya. Equity is honored to be part of this year's Kenya National Drama and Film Festival. We sincerely thank the Ministry of Education and the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival Secretariat for granting us the opportunity to be part of this impactful platform. Congratulations for the excellent organization of this festival. This year, under the theme that was sponsored by the Drama Festivals Committee, Equity also sponsored 16 genres under the theme Leveraging Technology to Make Banking a Lifestyle. From a place you go to something you do. At Equity, we believe that technology is a powerful equalizer. Our involvement goes beyond sponsorship. It focuses on 3 pillars. 1, promoting creativity and innovation. We are here because we want to support our children. We want to support our trainers. We want to support our children to be able to create an economic enterprise out of their talent. We also want to ensure that we empower the youth through technology-driven financial inclusion. Equity has invested heavily in digital platforms that demonstrate banking is now a lifestyle, not just a destination. You can do banking from wherever you are at any time without the barriers of space. We also rewarding excellence for the top performers in the Drama Festival. And we are happy that we have partnered with the Ministry of Education and sponsored this event to the tune of 25 million shillings. We are going further to support the printing and issuance of certificates top performers. At Equity, we are also giving trophies to the top performers. And here, or this year, 2026, we have donated 148 trophies that have been issued from the regional level And here at the national level, we are also going to give 39 trophies. We've also, as Equity Bank, gone further to give cash awards from the 25 million that we are giving. Our learning institutions across the country will benefit from 8.7 million shillings in cash awards. Here at the national, the top performers, position 1 will go with 100,000 shillings. The second position will go with 50. The third position will go with 30,000 from the genres that we have sponsored. DG, we have gone further to also recognize and award teachers who present winning items. And for every team that wins, the teachers in those schools, not the trainers, the teachers in those schools who train for the Kenya National Drama Festival will walk away with 30,000 shillings, position 1. And position 2 will walk away with 20,000 shillings, and position 3 will walk away with 10,000 shillings in all the 16 genres that we have sponsored as Equity Bank. Our commitment to education goes beyond this festival. It continues to stand out within the entire education sector. We offer tailored financial solutions for schools and institutions, to teachers, to students, and to parents. For us, we are looking at how do we make our institutions become successful, and we are impacting on all the stakeholders in those particular institutions. To all the learners participating in the Equity genres, together with the trainers, congratulations. This is your moment to shine. Use this platform to inspire change and showcase how technology can uplift communities. To teachers and trainers, we deeply appreciate your dedication. You are shaping performers, innovators, leaders, and change makers in our society. At Equity, we stand committed to growing together with you in trust and partnership. Through technology, education, and collaboration, such as this, we aim to transform lives, uphold dignity, and expand opportunities for wealth creation. Together with the Ministry of Education, we look forward to making this partnership meaningful and impactful, and especially on the areas of monetizing talent. We are ready to walk with you that journey. And we'll be visiting our schools, our learning institutions. We'll be having engagement with teachers, as we mentioned earlier, our chief guest, to talk to teachers so that we find ways in which we can make this event more impactful and generate positively to our socio-economic development. Thank you, and God bless you. Having said that, Chairman, allow me to invite the DG so that you can receive our overall sponsorship for the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival for 2026. Chairman, Executive Secretary, please. This is what we have sponsored the Drama Festival in total. We have supported the county, we have supported the regional, we have supported the national, we are giving awards. This is our contribution to the Drama Festivals 2026. And we thank you so very much for supporting us. Let's appreciate as the ministry receives this award for sponsorship. Asanteni, and thank you very much for the excellent organization. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chairman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Peter Ndoro, on behalf of Equity Bank. Can we put our hands together for Equity Bank? Without much ado, I want to invite the Regional Director of Education, Madam Sabina Aroni, to come and also speak with us. Madam, welcome. She's the host, RDE.
The chief guest, Dr. Elias Abdi, the Director General, Ministry of Education, State Department for Basic Education, the Chair and the Executive Secretary, the committee, the directors who are here, the partners, the host principal, Our field officers who are here, the teachers, the students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Hello. I do not have much to say, but allow me to say that we are indeed privileged to host this national function, and that we want to assure you that whatever we were required to do in readiness for hosting this exercise has already been done. However, we recognize that when people gather together as groups, some challenges come up by and by. But allow me also to assure you that we are ready to handle all the challenges that will come up, because we have the support we require from Ministry of Interior. We also have a local hosting committee that has been assigned duties and responsibilities, and they are handling to the last detail that is supposed to be done to ensure everybody is comfortable. So allow me to welcome all of you, and not to make a speech because my senior is here and is the chief guest. But if there are members of the local hosting committee and officers from Central Region, you can stand up. You can stand up, you can wave. We have Kesha there, we have the chair drama, the CD Nyeri, the Sea Castle, and all of them are here to ensure you are comfortable. Thank you very much. Be assured of our availability and support. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together more heartily for the Regional Director of Education. It is an effort that has made us to be here the way we are. So once again, can we put our hands together? At this juncture, I want to invite the County Commissioner, represented by the Deputy County Commissioner, to also come and welcome us to this county and also speak to us about matters of our safety and security. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you, Chair, Daktari. Our guest, Daktari, Dr. Abdi. Our visitors, riding on the protocols already established. Good morning. I heard my team, I don't know whether they are still around, the sub-county security team. My name is Virginia Gilombe, the Deputy County Commissioner, Teto Sub-County, standing in for the County Commissioner, because this is a county function. Who is engaged? Mr. Mbiwot. So mine is very brief to welcome all of you in Nyeri, specifically Teto Sub-County. And you don't have to remember Teto Sub-County, you only have to remember Wangari Maathai, and you know where you are. So karibuni sana, karibuni tena. And as Madam Maroni has said, the national government, that is internal, also for internal security, we partner always with the Ministry of Education, because education is part of our performance contract, and we are not teachers. So we are here to support you, give you all the necessary support you need, especially on your general security. So if you move around, you'll find that we have our officers walking around. They are uniformed, most of them, but we also have the men in black. They are with us here. We also have a command center at the gate, because you might not be able to trace all our security agents. So if you have any challenge on security, you can walk to the main gate, and you'll find a desk there which will address your issues. We are privileged to host you here. For one, this is a national festivals. So this is the cream of everything. We are happy we'll be entertained freely without any cost. So we'll be walking in and out for entertainment especially, and running. Because the two items which we have observed, we have been able to run a lot. I was looking for an uniformed officer so that we can salute you. But because I can't find one near here, I'll do a salute, which is maybe you don't understand, and it is this one. I've saluted all of you. Yeah, true. If I'm uniformed, I could have done this one. But now, because I'm not uniformed, I do kauka. I've saluted all of you for making this function a success, and also for giving us that opportunity to enjoy without any costs, because we are at home. Karibuni tena, karibuni, karibuni, karibuni. Asanteni.
Thank you very much, and I salute you. I was in the service also, so it's something that I understand.
Meet LeverX, a full-cycle IT provider with 19 years of experience. LeverX provides solutions that leverage investments in digital transformation projects and mitigate human factor. Where conventional approaches may take years, LeverX completes projects in a couple of months, saving you time and money. Innovate today to lead tomorrow with LeverX.
Structures. We have the stage and film performances that are going on. At the same time, we're having a conference that is running along the festival that begins on 9th with Tunga, Kenya. And then we have the festival conference from the 10th to 11th that will run from morning to midday. And then we have what we're calling master classes that are being offered by professional actors and filmmakers. We have Kenya Actors Guild that is going to train our teachers and students. And then we have Tunga Africa that is also going to train our film students. This is important because we want our teachers to leverage on this now that we have the pathway of sports and arts, and we know that film and theater are already being taught in schools, and we also know our limitations when it comes to the resource persons. So we want the teachers to take advantage of this and gain skills that will enable them to deliver on the new subjects that we're offering. Our chief guest, I just want us to turn to this, and I want us to look at the theme that is written in bold. Our theme is bold storytellers, digital stages, driving Kenya's development through theater and film. Why am I saying this? This theme is quite broad, and each of our schools is allowed to cut a slice of that theme and treat it the way they want. The National Drama and Ministry of Education and the government does not decide for any school the topic that they want to treat. So we give schools and their teachers the privilege to decide on the slice that they can handle. So our job is not to prescribe. Our job is to describe. And we have described for all the institutions from the kindergarten up to the university. What we are interested in is a work of art that is going to enable us to create awareness about the social, economic, and development issues that are facing this country. The country is big. There are so many artists out there. They can engage with the themes that we are not engaging with. We don't restrict anyone. And I think that should be very, very clear, that ours is what we call edutainment, that we are privileging education and entertainment as a way of delivering curriculum and also the national values of this country. So that is our mandate. Our mandate is not to engage in any sideshows or anything, but to help the Kenyan child to develop his talents and skills so that they can have something to live on. That is our role. And with that, I want to, our committee is large, and there are so many adjudicators. I don't know if it will be proper, sir, to have them introduced, or I can ask them, I can just ask for, they can come. So I'll begin with the adjudicators who are here. Some of our adjudicators are not here because they are in the halls. If we can get another mic so that they quickly say their names only and the level that they are adjudicating. Can we line here as fast as possible so that we don't take too much time? And when that is going on, the members of the executive committee prepare to come after the adjudicators.
Dr. Obiambo James Oduke from Maseno University. I'm adjudicating. French.
TTC adjudicating German. Sarah Oyeko, Kericho adjudicating German. Sarah Oyeko, Kericho Primary adjudicating TVETs.
Lillian Chepkemoi, Koibeon Senior School adjudicating German.
Aisha Mohammed, Makarori Senior School adjudicating film.
Lilian Kapeku, French School for the Deaf, adjudicating SNE items.
Makobila Laban, Alupe University, Senior Schools.
Melin Ochiel, I'm a teacher at Asumbi Teachers College, adjudicating Senior School.
Collins Kenga Mumbo, kutoka Moi University, mwamuzi katika kitengo cha sekondari ya juu.
Abdurrahman Daib Abdullahi from Garissa High School, adjudicating film.
Thank you very much, our honorable adjudicators. These are the people who help us to determine the quality of our items. The next, there are quite many, sir, but others are in other halls already working. I now want to invite our members of the executive committee to also come and do exactly what the adjudicators have done very fast. You come, you say your name, where you come from. I don't mean your village, I mean where you're working, and the role that you're playing in the committee. Please fast, very, very fast. This is a privilege that we have been given by the chief guests, so can we be fast so that we go back to the business that brought us here?
I represent Jael Lusamuha, St. Clair Executive Secretary, Girls, Vice Chair.
Keksha, a member of the board. Representing Keksha in the board.
Philip Ochoi, Principal Friends School, Yanchere, representing Kesha.
Joseph Kamakia, representing Kesha, Lift Barre.
Marian Abdi Hassan, representing TVET.
Ann Kilu, Regional Director of Education, Coast Region, representing the field officers in MOE.
Rachel Ngumbao, representing the Kenya National Examinations Council.
Calvin Khaimba, representing Kenya Private Schools Association.
Salome Okongo, Ministry of Education, Directorate of Quality Assurance and Standards.
Badad Emaka, representing FAME, Junior Schools and Primary Schools.
Ahmed Mohammed, representing KEPSHA.
Margaret Chege, representing Film Senior Schools.
Manoa Musa, representing Kesha Snare.
Anumba Jane, representing Kesha.
Janet Mwadiga, representing Teacher Training Colleges.
And last but not least, Professor L.P. Barasa, representing Vice Chancellors of Public Universities.
Before they move out and we clap for them, all of them here, as you see, have a role that they're playing in the festival. There are some who are in charge of welfare, health, and all of them. So can we put our hands together? Professor L.P. Baraza said last but not least. Now let me say last but not least is the chair, our chair, Professor C.J. Odhiambo. Everybody said that they represent something. I represent everything. Thank you very much. On that note, I want you to put your hands together, or I want us to put our hands together as I invite our chief guest for today, the Director General, to come and speak to us, because today is actually his day. It is not my day. Welcome, sir. Kenya tunayoipenda, Kenya nchi tunayoipenda, twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's all take our seats, please. Asanteni sana. Mr. Chairman, Professor Odhiambo of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festivals, the representative of the County Commissioner, CEOs from our same autonomous government agencies, distinguished guests, stakeholders, partners, sponsors, heads and leadership of our host institutions, Nyeri National Polytechnic, Kagumo TTC, where we are now, and Dedan Kimathi University, esteemed educators, educators of this annual event, organizers, our exceptionally talented learners, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. You know, that reminds me of the days I was in class. It is the first thing that the teacher does when you go to class. But here, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you officially on behalf of course, the Minister of Education, that's the main organizer of this annual event, what we are calling the Term 1 core curriculum activities. Last week, we were in Garissa, and I'm seeing some faces. We are together with Garissa here for the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. This week, we're here in Nyeri for the annual KNDFF. As we meet here, we are also having the official opening for the sports and games for our young ones in Mamboleo Stadium in Kisumu. Our principal secretary is officially opening the games and sports on the other side. It is with immense pride, profound honor, and a deep sense of institutional responsibility that I welcome you to Kagumo TTC for the 64th Kenya National Drama and Film Festival. So indeed, all of us at one point, because almost everybody seated here, including the adults, who I'm told some of them on the 60th floor, others could be even on the 7th floor, are products of the Kenya's education system, mainly at the basic level. And in one way or another, we have witnessed this in the past. And so, this is the 64th. This festival represents far more than a celebration of artistic talent. It is a manifestation of our national commitment to nurturing creativity, fostering critical thinking, and cultivating the holistic development of our learners. I listened to one of the announcers there, the masters of ceremony, and he was taking us through the journey of these kind of activities over the years in our country. There was a time we were calling them extracurricular activities, just something extra. Then we moved from that. We call them again now co-curriculum activities. And you know, anybody who gets to know the word co, you know, for example, a co-educational institution, we call that a mixed school, boys and girls. Each one of them is equally important. So it's not just about the formal subjects of maths, English, Kiswahili, but even this is very critical. And it has been rightly noted, we did introduce specific subjects that are targeting this specific area, especially at senior school. Now we have sports and recreation as a subject examinable. We have music, used to be there even under the previous system, but now we are calling it music and dance at senior school, examinable. So physical education has been enhanced even further. And I wanted to join Professor Ongonro when he said that, you know, in the CBC, if somebody is also doing sports, I mean, is doing STEM, for example, that does not mean we have banned the student playing football or playing volleyball or rather coming and performing on the stage. No. All students, whatever the pathway, equally are also supposed to take part in the core curriculum activities. They participate in the games and sports, athletics. They participate in drama and in music. And therefore, Mr. Chairman, since its inception in 1959, the Kenyan National Drama, because at some point we were only dealing with drama, but now film has just joined it recently, has grown from a modest school drama competition into the largest cultural, you know, competitive, into the largest cultural competitive performance arts festival in sub-Saharan Africa. Alongside also in our term 2, you know, co-curriculum activities, which is also held usually in August every year, we also have the music festivals that also attracts quite a huge number of learners, right from pre-primary like drama up to university education, including our middle level colleges, TVETs, and so on. So today, Mr. Chairman, it is a stage where theater, film, dance, spoken word, poetry, and mime converge. And therefore, we are glad the talent our young ones display on stage. If you remember last year, the best play was from Moi High School in Biruri, here in Eastern Region. The Classmate, a very moving play that won, you know, at the national level, and it has even been showcased at the state concert. And therefore, we want our young ones to, you know, showcase these skills. And even I can see those seated outside there. As you come to the stage, you build a lot. You build your confidence. You build your, you know, you become more articulate. And most of our, you know, leaders today, especially if you trace back their history, they have mainly been active, not just in the subjects of maths, English, and the formal curriculum, but have also been active in the core curriculum. And therefore, as a ministry, our role is to avail the opportunity for you. Mr. Chairman, as William Shakespeare reminds us, all the world is a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. So as you see the world all over today, it's just a stage of issues. And this festival proves that every learner, regardless of background, region, or circumstance, has a role to play in Kenya's history. Here we are now today, buses are converging, carrying loads of students and teachers here in Nyeri from across the 8 regions to display, their talent and skills. Some of these roles, Mr. Chairman, that will be displayed here may involve tragedy. Some are comedy, and occasionally a little are improvisation. You saw that school that was acting using the sign language, where, we need to do a lot in parental sensitization. A child getting EE, another one getting AE, until maybe one of the parents had to faint, and he had to wait for his daughter to come, become a doctor, to bring him back to life, and that kind of. So this is the reality of the matter. The theme for this year, Mr. Chairman, bold storytellers, digital stages, driving Kenyan's development through theater and film, and has caused the integration of digital innovation, artificial intelligence, and creative technology into the arts. Learners are empowered to tell stories that are socially conscious, culturally rooted, and aligned with national development priorities. And yes, even if your story involves time travel or talking giraffes or AI-powered robots, this festival celebrates bold imagination. And so many of us seated here, especially officials from the Ministry of Education or heads of schools, all of us have been through the journey. Those days we were in class. I remember as a high school principal investing a lot and preparing my students for this kind of activities over the years. And when the drama teacher, submits a request for the deca, the costumes, for all they need, some of us will not hesitate in supporting them. And so, the committee that has just been introduced here is a mixture of all levels. Heads of schools are there, Kesha, Minister of Education officials, whom I know some of them have been high school principals. Professor Ongondo was telling me, if he will not be at KICD, he will be at the educator's desk there, and so on. 2 weeks ago, we had the first inaugural, foundational learning conference in Mombasa. And the governor, who's currently the Council of Governors chair on education, Governor of Kericho, was telling us that when he was contesting as the governor, he also had an invitation to officiate as an educator. So that is the country we are, because he has been a teacher, educating drama, and so on. So this, again, when we leave the stage, others will continue, because those who had started this in 1959 are not here with us. So what is important is we continue with this activity that brings the entire country together.